everybody, Winter Weasel here, May Day 2015, very cool day. This is going to be unboxing number 2 of 3. In the meantime, while Enigma's unboxing I did with my nephews actually rendering and then uploading, went ahead, I have introduced all 3 of these characters. Have to say, Fling Kong did not disappoint and Flipwreck was way better than expected. So very cool stuff there. I've got Fling Kong's introduction rendering right now. It'll be uploading once that's done. I'll get his in place, and of course the unboxing is kind of a high priority. So I do hope to have all of the full upgrade sets completed this weekend. Tomorrow's a very busy day. It starts at like 8 a.m. Even though it's a Saturday, so that's kind of sad that I'll be up here in like 6 hours. But nonetheless, what I plan to do is possibly even space these out, maybe do base upgrades for everybody, upload those, then come in, do the pass. I don't know. But what I do know right now is that we are going to complete our brand new, that's kind of what I'm more into, is like the new characters. We've got Full Blast Jetvac, one of my personal favorite characters, very unique, hailing all the way back from Skylanders Giants. We've got the minis, but what's brand new, never before seen to the Air Element in Trap Team is, of course, Trapmaster's Gusto and Thunderbolt, and then, of course, Blades, who also has his legendary version. So, this, in all honesty, has been my most anticipated Skylander. This brings me back to the glory days of SSA. I opened the game up at the time. You know, there wasn't hardly anyone playing. Actually, there was really nobody doing Skylanders at the time. Nobody knew it was going to be popular, that scalpers were going to come in and take everything away in a few years, etc. It was just a great time to be into the franchise. Saw something I thought would be cool, picked it up. It was, I enjoyed it, started sharing the stuff with you, but when I opened it up and I got the starter pack poster out, you know, and I was like, Terrafin, Ghost Roaster, they're awesome. When I went through and I looked at all the characters, very interested in Camo, but the one that was my #1 most anticipated and didn't come until roughly this time of year, all those years ago, was Warnado. So also from the Air Element, and my most anticipated in Skylanders Trap Team is this guy right here, Fling Kong. Now, having had him in the game, he does not disappoint. I have not upgraded him, but very, very cool character. Definitely someone I want to pick up a second figure for. He's just incredibly unique. That's usually what drives me with my Skylander selections, but very cool artwork there. There's the figure itself. Fling Kong, his slogan, Monkey See, Monkey Doom. Again, in certain animations you'll see in his introduction, and when you pick up Fling Kong, you'll be like, oh, it's the evil monkey. And it's just a really fun, playful character. So here on the backside, in your hand, on the portal in the game, it is that simple. Right there is his artwork. You can kind of get a feel for him. That's actually how he moves about in the game. His feet don't touch the ground. He's literally hovering on the carpet. It is a very unique element he's got going for him. So, other characters, Thunderbolt, the previously mentioned Full Blast Jetvac, Fling Kong, and of course Petvac. I can't find Petvac and Breeze here. I also can't find the Water Element pack. I found the Full Blast Jetvac with Petvac, but I don't want that. I want the double pack of minis, and I cannot find them. I don't know why. But that's it. I'm more into the newer characters anyway, so I guess it works out okay. Being a Newlander, he is compatible with Trap Team. He will be compatible moving forward, or should be, I should say. And sadly, going backwards, you can't enjoy him in previous installments. Although I think he would have been pretty handy in Swap Force. But that's it. There's one final look at the packaging. Very, very cool. We're going to come in and see if we can do this without a knife. I don't know. Actually, it's been a long time since we've unboxed anything, you know. I think I'll be able to pull this off. Don't really have fingernails of any length to be of value. But there we go. Okay, so is it taped? It is taped. I'm always intrigued to see if things are taped or not in the latter waves. We'll break that off. If you want to use that name tag for your storage cases, shoe boxes, stackable tackle boxes from Powerade, whatever it may be, cut the tape or cut the name tag before you do that. Now, since this is down, I'm going to go ahead. What I like to do is work the plastic, and so I just grab the figure by the base. He is going to be a lot of fun to check out. But there he is with fellow Newlander Blades, so that's kind of a unique shot here. And now we're going to slide this thing out and take a look. Let's go ahead and do that. With the stat card, you get the sticker sheet, same artwork. You get the name tag, QR code, web code down below that. Right here, power, 60 of 250, armor, 30 of 250, agility very high at 200 of 250, and luck, 110 of 250. Add all that up, and we've got 90 and 110 is what? That would be 200 and 200 and 200. That is 400. So 400 out of 1,000. That's pretty respectable. Now, in the real world, or in the game, I should say, his max health is 240, speed 70, armor fairly low at 12, critical hit very high at 70, and elemental power, of course, 25. So main thing with him, it's kind of hard to find hats that suit characters who are wearing a hat already. But if we can find a cool hat that kind of blends with his colors and bumps up his armor, I will be a happy camper. That said, red base indicates he is trap team, air, cloud, billowing thing that indicates air element. And that, my friends, is his magic carpet. It plays a very integral role in the character. And he literally rides on that. He doesn't like carry the carpet, he hovers. It's almost like full flight all the time. It's very, very cool. Great aesthetics on this guy. That's one of the things that drew me to him. His power disc right here has got the air element logo. It's kind of in that super cool, like, air element teal, if you will. In idle animations, he spins that on his thumb. It's really neat. He's got very elaborate, you can see it like kind of on his hat in the artwork and then kind of in the game. You can see the same design on the belt right there, sort of on his black pants, which contrasts nicely, might I add, with his white fur. But very detailed and ornate carvings or etchings, I guess it would be, into his metal armor plating. Right there, that back thing, that's kind of, I believe, like a spare power disc, if you will. Coming around up top, you can also see that same ornate design. Nice detail on the hands there. You can actually make out right at the top there, that is a fingernail. Coming around, he's got, I mean, he looks like a monkey, a flying monkey. It's just really, really cool. The carpet has a very intricate design as well. It appears to me, if you can kind of see it, it almost looks like Flipwreck's wheel. I know that's a bad example because it's different elements, but that's what it kind of looks like. The tail is pulling around. It's white. It's very playful. It does have some flex to it. Again, just a very unique character, and his upgrade pass both sound fantastic in my opinion. So very neat to see the carpet tied in. I feel like they did a very good job with Fling Kong here. So that said, his slogan is Monkey See, Monkey Doom. While I twirl him around here, let you take a detailed look at whatever you want to. I guess I'll bring him a little closer for you. Let's pay attention to that helmet though, if we can. If it slowly possibly comes into focus. I don't know that it will come into focus ever. There we go. Right there you can kind of see like it's almost a floral design, and then he's got like the trim, kind of like a crown or an olive branch type thing going. As you could tell there, he has the follow you eyes, which is always a nice surprise. The color of the eyes was something else I really like, and that's indicated in his artwork as well. It's very spot on, kind of matches the carpet. It's just bright. It's what you think of with the air element. He and Blades were pretty much right there at the top. What I'm going to do eventually, when I wrap up the main playthrough of the game, which lacked Chapter 18 essentially, and the 2 standard adventure packs, but I'll come in. I've got some very cool things planned, kind of in terms, people always want to know what I think, where I rank things, so stay tuned. You will eventually find out. But that's it. Take a gander at Fling Kong while I tell you a little bit about him. As a royal protector of the legendary monkey idol Kubla Wa, Fling Kong trained seriously in the mysterious art of Monkru, a form of fighting using the power of air. So very interesting there. He was a devoted student, always the first to arrive to training and the last to leave. One day a troop of foul-smelling, well-armed gorilla goos appeared, led by the infamous General Snot. General Snot heard stories about the idol, particularly that it was made of solid gold. The villains quickly seized control of the temple that housed the idol and were on the verge of taking it, but suddenly the smelly gorillas found themselves face to face with Fling Kong, who attacked with the power of a true Monkru master. Using his flying rug and powerful vortex discs, He expertly defeated the Gorilla Goose and saved the idol. Soon after, word of his action spread to Master Eon. Now a Skylander, Fling Kong knocks the wind out of evil throughout all of Skylands. So, very cool background story there. As I mentioned in his introduction, I would absolutely love to see a level or enemies, you know, kind of like commonplace in a game or a few series of chapters. Gorillas, that would be a very interesting thing. I could see Chaos maybe trying to like align him with the trolls or something. That would make a great enemy. They could be very tough enemies. A gorilla is not something you'd... If you had to pick some animals from the wild to fight, gorillas would be one of the last ones taken by someone, or picked by an idiot, I don't know. But gorillas are quite beastly, and so the fact that, you know, Fling Kong, the little monkey that trained in the arts of Monkru, was able to come in and take them down, pretty impressive. And you have to admit, General Snot, after you battle through maybe like 2 chapters of, you know, the Gorilla Warriors, and then the 3rd one picks up in difficulty, and then you have a boss battle with General Snot. You can't tell me that doesn't just scream classic Skylands to you. So there's the bottom side of the disc again. They're calling them vortex discs here, but I have to tell you, in the game, incredibly unique. It kind of has shades of like Warnado and Jetvac to me. And again, I'm all about unique things. It's getting harder to do. I mean, we've got 4 games here. We've had Giant Swappers and Trap Masters. You see a lot of ideas overlap, a lot of powers kind of be, you know, like eerily similar. And so the fact to come up with this guy that's kind of got something unique, very cool. The rug dash attack is secondary. When it moves very quick, it's kind of got like a cool blue-purple after effect to it. And then the vortex discs have incredibly good range, so I was very, very pleased with that. Plus, on top of that, his tertiary attack sounds like it's going to be pretty awesome. So I cannot wait to get this guy upgraded. In fact, I'm going to end this video so I can do just that. But you should be seeing him very, very soon. He's part of Wave 5, the final, well, I guess probably not the final wave. We've got a few stray characters, in particularly King Cobra Cadabra. Maybe he'll show up, who knows. But Fling Kong and Flipwreck both played very well when I introduced them. Again, that's limited playtime, but it's enough to kind of tip you off if you're going to like them or not. So they're both right up my alley. Enigma, very, 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 very highly anticipated by pretty much everyone. And not just because he's a final Trap Master or a magic one. That was like going back way before pre-launch, if you will. People were like Enigma, you know, as soon as they saw him. So that said, Fling Kong, again, I hadn't heard a lot of chatter about him. I've said this since the beginning. He was my most anticipated, and I don't think he's going to disappoint me. So if you enjoyed this video, leave a like, leave a comment, let me know. Make sure you are subscribed to check out more unboxings, introductions, villainography, and Skylanders research. Like I said, I do live stream Skylanders Trap Team on Twitch. Make sure you follow me there. You can also follow me on Twitter for updates. You can like me on Facebook, circle me on Google+, whichever you prefer. Personal site, oneofweezem.com. We're going to have some new poll battles going up there shortly. And if you still need more of a Skylanders fix, I encourage you to check out the Skylander Club forum at skylanderclub.com. If you like what you see there, sign up. We'd love to have you. I run the site. I created it. I made it for people like you to join. So there's really no reason not to. If you're thinking about it, just do it. You won't regret it. Lots of like-minded people handy to talk about Skylanders and all things gaming related. But other thing I have to mention about his figure I really like, if you've ever played Frisbee, this is kind of like the classic, you know, I've got the Frisbee, maybe he just caught it in some epic, you know, one-handed aerial grab or something, but now he's kind of loading back, torquing his body, gonna release it, make a throw. So just a really, really cool figure on all fronts. The coloring is awesome, the pose is awesome, the uniqueness is one of a kind. I just can't say anything bad about it, and it's not, I've had a lot of things I've hotly anticipated, and it's kind of not lived up to the hype I sort of self-set for it. I believe Fling Kong is going to surpass my expectations, and I'm pretty stoked about it. But once again, thanks so much for watching, and I will catch you back here as we unbox his Wave 5 fellow Newlander, Flipwreck.